One of my favorite games is GHOST BLITZ. GHOST BLITZ is a lightning-fast reaction game that's going to test your reflexes. Great for you and 2 to 8 family or friends. And this is how it goes. We've got 5 objects: white ghost, blue book, green bottle, gray mouse, and red armchair. We're going to place these items in the middle of the table, equally far away from each player. We've got our full deck of cards in one stack in the middle of the table, and we're going to flip over the top card quickly so that everybody can see it at the same time. Now, if there is an object on this card that matches exactly one of the 5 objects, we're going to compete to grab that item first. So in this case, we see a gray ghost and a red armchair. A red armchair is exactly what we see here. I grabbed it first. I get to keep this card as a point. If I grab the wrong object, I saw a ghost and went, oh yeah, ghost. Oops, I was wrong. Now I have to give one of my point cards that I have already, if I have any, to the person who grabbed the correct object. Now another situation might happen. We flip a card. If there is no object that is exactly correct, so we see a red ghost here and a gray bottle, none of those match exactly the objects on the table. This means that there's an opposite object from this card, an item that is not on the card and a color that's not on the card. So in this case, that item would be a blue book, because there's no blue on this card and there's no books on this card. So now the first person to grab the blue book is going to keep this card as their point. We will make our way all the way through our deck. Once we've gotten all the way to the bottom, we're going to count up our point cards. Whoever has the most is the winner. That is GHOST BLITZ Grab. There's also a variation called GHOST BLITZ Shout. And that one plays exactly the same, but you're going to have an added rule where if a book shows up on your card, now you have to yell the correct item instead of grab it. So in this case, it's going to be an opposite. So I think the correct object here is a white ghost, because there's no ghosts and no color white on this card. But instead of grabbing the ghost, I have to yell white ghost, and whoever yells it first gets to keep this card as their point. If I had grabbed it, now I have to give a point away to the person who does it correctly. And that's GHOST BLITZ Shout. For even more fun variations, we've got GHOST BLITZ 2 with some fresh objects and new rules, and GHOST BLITZ Spooky Doo. You can find all 3 of them here at Across the Board Cafe.